Hello, EN140 students, at least for the virtual EN140 students. Long time no see. First off, I'd like to apologize. I felt like at the very beginning of this semester, she seemed like she was going to be very, very on top of things. And as the semester's gone, life has gotten more chaotic for her. It's chaotic for all of us, but so I apologize. It's taking forever to get these essays graded. If you've had me in a course in the past, you know I do not like to sit on work and just let it sit there and sit there and sit there. I want to get it graded. I want to get it done. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. But here we are. I'm sorry you haven't seen my face as much as you did in first semester because I figured she's recording videos. It'd just be redundant for me to record videos on top of her recording videos. But here we are. Here we are. This is the first time I had her as a dual credit professor to work with. I've been doing this for 5 years. The previous 4.5 was with Mr. Wade Christian. This is the first time I've had Dr. Chisholm. Next year, we won't be running into this lacking problem that doesn't, or this lack of grading problem, because I'll be teaching the class. I actually have been approved to teach the class. That doesn't help you all out very much, and I apologize for that. But hey, at least we have that going. So I'm hopping on here just kind of walk you through the next couple weeks, making sure we're all on the same page. I'm going to talk to both dual credit and non-dual credit students alike to help you out. So first off, let's talk to first we'll talk to the dual credit students. Third drafts. According to how I'm picking things up, she is going to be giving your portfolio the third draft treatment. So if you want to submit a third draft for revision, you would need to include that with your portfolio. That is how you would go about doing that for the rhetorical analysis, the causal, and the proposal argument. For non-dual credit students, so all of you non-dual credit students out there, here's how I want you to do it. You can submit a third draft. You can submit it here on Google Classroom. I've already uploaded 3 of them. You have the rhetorical analysis third draft, causal argument third draft, and proposal argument third draft. They're all due on May 6th, the Thursday before your last day of school. That way you can have them done by the time your portfolio is due. But they're due on May 6th if you want to submit a third draft. I will be giving you feedback for your causal and your proposal. Once again, I have to wait for her to get the feedback first, because I've actually read the causals, and I have an idea of what needs to be done with some of them. 4 of them were really good. 2 of them had some issues with the works cited page, and 1 had some other major issues, but it shouldn't really bottom out their grade. I've already read them. I kind of know what you're going to get. I just need to check it against hers just to make sure that it's being equivated, that I am on, like, if she's valuing certain things more than I'm valuing, because that's the issue when we have this type of class where I am a co-instructor. I have not read the proposal arguments. I'm downloaded. I'm going to print them off probably later today, and we'll go from there. And then I'll probably read them soon. I'll probably revisit the causals first and then reread. That way they're still fresh, and that way I can get those at ASAP. Same thing with the proposal arguments. As soon as I can get those graded, I will get those graded. Now, the big thing, now I know she had the week 14 stuff up. And I have created an optional assignment that y'all can do if you want. I'll walk you through the optional assignment. But the more important thing to focus on is the final, which is the portfolio. Originally, it was due May 10th, and now it's due May 14th. But if you are concerned about class rank and those type of things, you might want to get your portfolio in sooner rather than later. I know for the non-dual credit students, so all of you non-dual credit students out there, all 7 of you, your portfolio will be due on May 7th. That last Friday of school, that's when your portfolio is due. You can turn it in whenever you want. You can turn it in as soon as I get all these graded. And that way you have your feedback that you can talk about, and then you can go from there. Like, you could turn this in as soon as possible, so you don't have to wait May 7th. But the last day to turn it in would be May 7th. And the portfolio, all the portfolio is just it's just like the EN100 portfolio. you are going to be talking about what you learned from each essay. So you're going to tell us what the rhetorical analysis essay taught you, what the annotated bibliography taught you, what the causal argument essay taught you, what the proposal argument essay taught you. It's supposed to be 3 to 4 pages, the portfolio introduction. So I'd say you do about half a page just introducing like your overall like assessment of your performance in the course. Then you have, of course, about a half a page that is your conclusion, and then you dedicate about a page to the 3 major essays that we covered, and just talk about what you learned from each of the essays that we did. I have uploaded the assignment sheet along with an example of the letter thing. I'm not a fan of the letter ones. I did upload an example of a former student of mine who scored well on this. It's technically an EN100 portfolio, but the same concept applies. It's pretty much the exact same thing as the EN100 portfolio, just sub in the essays you did this semester compared to the essays you did last semester. Now so that's the most important thing. So once again, apologies that not everything is graded. I'm waiting on her. As soon as I get that graded, I'll get them graded. Your 3rd drafts, you have those options. Those are due May 7th, May 7th. If you're a non-dual credit student, non-dual credit students, your portfolio will be due the 3rd drafts are due May 6th. The portfolio is due May 7th if you're a non-dual credit student. Dual credit students, your portfolio, I believe, is due the 14th, but you need that done sooner rather than later. And then last but not least, the week 14 that we have. So let me pop my screen back up and we'll go into the week 14 stuff. Is the annual assignment, the implicit bias activity, the optional implicit bias activity. There we go. So here's basically what you're going to do. You're going to watch these 2 videos. This was one about cognitive bias, and then you're going to watch one that is implicit bias by the University of Texas. Then you're going to the Harvard Implicit Bias Project, linked here, and take at least 2 tests. It can be whichever 2 tests your little heart desires. Doesn't matter which one you choose. So just pick one that you find interesting. After you complete the test, respond to the following questions for each. Summarize your results. So what did the test results tell you? And respond to the results. Did you expect the results? Does this result surprise you? Upon reflection, does this result make sense? Be specific. So there you go. You get 10 points per test that you do. This is what it will look like. I'll take you to this. You have a variety of ones that you can kind of pick from. You'll click I wish to proceed. And you have, are you ageist? Do you have problems with transgendered individuals? What about Asian Americans, skin tone, presidents? Just pick one and you can go from there. All right. So that is the optional assignment. You do not have to do this. Tomorrow in class for the face-to-face students, we're going to watch the 2 videos and then I will take the test for y'all. But yeah, this is optional. It's due Friday. 20 points if you do it, 3 points to help improve your high school grade at least. And yeah, then at the end of the day, the most important thing you need to focus on, you need to do is the portfolio. You can at least get started on it. You can kind of at least get your introduction kind of planned out. You can write about your rhetorical analysis essay. I know you're still waiting on feedback for your causal and your proposal argument. And as soon as you get those, you can include that as well. This is the thing you need to get done. Get this done ASAP. Okay. If you have any questions, please email me, pdavidson@forgel.k12.mo.us. For the non-face-to-face students, I miss you all dearly and look forward to seeing you all at graduation, and see y'all later. Bye-bye.